Hey y'all, this is Burned Tricks, and this video is about beating challenges. And if you're a veteran player, you've probably beaten all the challenges, but this is more for new players that are trying to figure out how to get through this. Because in the beginning, these are difficult, and they have rewards that look very attractive. Now, when early on in the game, these rewards are worthwhile, but as you progress forward, uh, a few months, they become less and less relevant. There are a few in there that are still worth it, and you want to collect them daily. Otherwise, you just fall behind a little bit. There's prisms in there, there's arcane tokens, so that's worthwhile for in-game players to grab those each day. And every day you can complete 2 different challenges. They rotate through. Some challenges you can repeat 2 times, some you can repeat 3 times. On Sunday, they are all available and you can collect them all however many times that they allow you to. So Sunday is a good day for all the challenges, and you will see from running through this what my strategy is. And hint, it's brute force. I don't worry too much about the technicalities of this. When you're building up for the first time in Age of Magic, you're new, you're working on your heroes, you've got arena going on, you've got the campaign to worry about, you've got tournaments on the weekend, you got clan battles. That's a lot of things to worry about. Challenges should not be the first thing you need to worry about. And sometimes you just get close to that hump and you're almost beating it, and you just need that little extra push. Well, I'll show you what I've done to get by these. And pretty much as they add new heroes to the game, the new heroes, if they're available in the challenges, they're worthwhile using. So here we are in the Healing Power Challenge. This is a squad I used several years ago. And if I get rid of those and pick newer heroes, it would do much better. Now, Azariel is a good one to just keep you from losing any of your heroes. The key of what you want to do is to 3-star these things, so then you can use memory spheres and just auto the challenge. And the big prize at the end, once you've beaten all the challenges, you can auto them all with 1 click. And that is the grand prize, because it is a time saver. The enemies in the challenges are all older enemies, and that is why it helps to use the newer heroes. The newer heroes tend to be faster, stronger, have more skills, can do more things, more things they bring to the table, and it's much easier for them to beat these challenges than the older ones. They were geared really to make it difficult for the heroes you had available at the time. Now it's not so difficult. So really, you don't need to spend as much resources on the newer heroes as you do the older ones to make them stronger. One tip in this one, you'll notice Troran, the big fat guy I just killed there. He stacks anytime you heal. So the less you can heal, the less stacks he has. If he gathers a bunch of stacks and he uses his ultimate, he can wipe out a weak team. This tends to be a slow fight, as healers generally don't have strong attacks. Some of them do. I did not pick the ones that do have strong attacks. I just picked some of the newer, stronger ones I had just to show off strength. Moving on to the sharpshooters test. Now these are the ranged damagers challenges. So these can be fun. There's a wide variety of heroes to choose from now. Let's see what I used to use and what's now available. Fiona, very strong. Raymond, very strong. Void Gunner, very strong. Jackler, very strong. Who else? Let's see. Let's pick one. Scar's pretty strong. She's not the strongest, but she's got uses. She's really good against single heroes. So let's move on and I'll speed through the fight. even though this is sped up, this fight does move through much faster than the last one. And you'll notice in the last wave, you will run across a Phoenix. Phoenix, the key is to kill her last. So if you're using AoE, you might accidentally kill her. She dies and reses everybody back again, or herself back again with trouble. Moving on to Defender's Game. Now this is about the tanks. And again, like the healers, tanks don't tend to have many damaging attacks. So, take out my old ones, pick some new ones, and many of these have some stronger attacks than some of the others in the past, or at least maybe some good defensive skills that create some issues. Now, my older teams took a while to get through this. This one's just chopping them down. Now, of course, many of these guys are just built up, and they're just overpowering the enemies. But that's my strategy. Overpower the enemies, not pick skills that counter them. Now on to Sorcerer's Duel. So you can see we can choose casters, and we've got some good ones to choose from. The first wave tries to weaken you with AoE. As you move through, make sure you've got AoE for the last one, because Gloriana, you can hit her, maybe not directly, but once you hit her with AoE, then she cannot resurrect somebody if she's hurt. And moving on to the Assassin's Guild challenge. Here we get to use rogues, and the rogues we've got now are much stronger than the rogues we had back then. Even though the rogues we had back then were getting pretty good. In the first stage, use AoE to damage Gloriana or beat them all in one hit. Second wave, Drevarad and Cathbad cannot take debuffs until they move. Next challenge, Live by the Sword. And yes, your melee damagers are now in the spotlight. So I had some good ones back then, but there's better ones now. Might keep Roinar just because he's got a leadership ability that helps out just a little bit. I don't need it, but you might. First wave, I target Wyland first, just because he can put a buff on everybody so they can't be killed. Second wave, take out Nadja first. Well, I didn't that time, but you don't want her spawning drakes. And now the final challenge, Battle of the Strongest. And here is the bossiest boss fight in the game. Ha, ha, ha. No, surprisingly, the bosses just don't tend to work together so well. So it's not as easy as you might think. third and final wave just doesn't go quite as easy. I don't have any real trouble with it, it's just not so fast. So, not just tricky, it's a full set of Dark Elves, gotta play them right, and a team of bosses really aren't good for Dark Elves. Hopefully this helped you master all the challenges, get through all those difficulties so you're able to complete all those, get to the end for the great prize where you can collect all or claim all. And especially on Sunday, it's really nice just to hit that button 5 times and be done. And don't think about it again for years. So have fun with your challenges, like and subscribe, appreciate it. Follow me, let me know if there's anything you want to see. I'll be glad to bring more videos that are helpful to you. Hey, be sure to subscribe.